بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Thank you, Ziad. We will now introduce a few young children here who will perform the national anthems of Pakistan and the United States. I will invite Iman, Alyan, Mehak, Ziyan, Tamim, Zoha, and Qahir. Please come on stage.
पाक सरजमीन शाबाद केशवरे हसीन शाबाद तू निशाने अज़्मे आलीशान अर्ज़े पाकिस्तान मरकज़े यकीन शाबाद पाक सरजमीन का निज़ाम शाबाद मंजिले मुराद परचमे सितारा हिलाल रहबरे तरक्कियों कमाल तर्जुमाने माजी शाने हाल जाने इस्तकबाल साया-ए खुदाए जुल जलाल. Oh, sir, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of God brave?
Thank you. They They should get a resounding applause. One more time, please. I would now like to introduce Ms. Durya Ganja. She's the chair of HDF Chicago, to please come up and introduce yourself to the community here.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. I'm Durya Ganja, the current chair of the HDF Foundation Chicago Network. It is nice to see many familiar faces today. And it's nice to see some new ones as well. Welcome to the HDF annual fundraiser, Bazmi Ummeed, a night of hope and heritage. On behalf of the Chicago Board and the HDF National Leadership Team, I want to thank you for your continued support and taking the time and being here. With us today is His Excellency, the Honorable Rizwan Saeed Sheikh, Ambassador of Pakistan to the United States. And of course, Mr. Tariq Kareem, our Pakistan Consul General. Welcome to the HDF fundraiser. I won't take much of your time. However, I do want to take a minute to acknowledge Dr. Atiyah, sitting right in front of me here, who's traveled all the way from Baltimore to join us today. Dr. Samina Hijab, who is our national HDF chair for North America, is also here. She's part of Chicago. I want to thank her as well. And I'd like to thank Dr. Nahi Karyum for her guidance and support. These are leaders I've worked with at least for the past decade. A huge thank you to my awesome team, the Chicago Network Board, who has worked tirelessly to make this event come to life. I want to thank the entire team, Shuja Bhai, Mustafa Bhai, Nuzat, Fatima ×2, Hina, Sadia, Farhana, Saba, and Farah. Thank you so much for your continued support and your efforts. This event would not have been possible without you. You guys are the best team. I also want to acknowledge all the media people that are here, and Hina Raza for her continued support year after year in helping us with this event. In addition, I want to take a minute to thank the family of Dr. Khalid Riaz. He may not be here physically with us, but he truly lives in our heart, and his legacy goes on. Thank you, Nasreen Auntie, Qasim, and the entire Riaz family for your kindness and your support. If you haven't had a chance to visit the tables outside, I would highly recommend that during break or some point, do take a look outside. This is our humble effort for the very first time to bring HDF's work to life in a different dimension, in a very tangible manner. I've been a part of HDF for about a decade. And one of the things that I used to struggle in the beginning was to really understand what HDF does. Because HDF does so much, and we've tried in a very small way to bring that to life. So please do check out the tables. With that, thank you again for being here, and enjoy the evening. We are really glad you're here, and once again, it's nice to see the familiar faces. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Durya. I would like to now introduce Dr. Samina Hijab, the National Chairperson of HDF, to please come up to the stage. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening everyone. My name is Dr. Samina Hijab. I'm sure most of you know me very well as a community member. I have been involved in Human Development Foundation almost for the last 10 years. Basically, I am a critical care physician, a mother of 3. Dr. Khalid Riaz, who is not here today, he was the one who chose me to represent and run this organization. He thought maybe I was capable of, which I never thought, and I resisted a lot. I miss him a lot today. On behalf of the Human Development Foundation, it gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all here to tonight's fundraiser in Chicago. I'm very thankful to the Consulate General of Pakistan, Mrs. Tariq Karim, and our Honorable Ambassador Saab Rizwan Syed Sheikh, who came all the way from Washington, D.C. to join us today in this event. Thank you, sir. My respected donors, members, friends, volunteers, everyone who is here, from the bottom of my heart, I'm really thankful to you for joining us today. It's not just the generosity you do by giving the donations, but you do not know these things are creating a better and a brighter future for those underserved communities back home in Pakistan. Because of your support, Human Development Foundation has touched more than 3.7 million lives in Pakistan underserved areas. Not only that, more than 200,000 children, which are basically mainly the girls, they have finished their schooling. With your support, we have built almost 1,700 water filtration plants, including some dams back home in Pakistan, which are providing the good drinking water, which was very scarce in those communities before. Not only that, we are very proud to say that the mortality, maternal mortality and the infant mortality in Human Development Foundation villages is none to less or even 0. And we are really proud of that. Behind every statistic is a human history. A little girl holding her school book, a mother cradling her healthy newborn, a father standing tall because he can now provide through dignified work. The stories are written by your kindness. Tonight is not just about raising funds. It is about renewing hope. Each gift you give is an investment in humanity, in dignity, and futures transformed. Before further delay, let's see what we have today as a presentation. So this is just the map of Pakistan showing our presence. We are everywhere, starting from Karachi, Sindh, going up to the Azad Kashmir, where we have schools, CHCs, and our dams. Now today I'm going to show you a start with the fundraising with the Gurdas School. Let's start with play the video and you can see first what I have today to tell you.
The Gurdas School has been educating children for years, but now it's too small for the dreams it holds.
इस इलाके में लड़कियों का कोई दूसरा ऐसा स्कूल नहीं है जिसकी फीस कम और सहूलियत ज़्यादा हो। हमारा घर बहुत दूर है, लेकिन इस स्कूल की फीस और सहूलियत की वजह से मैं यहाँ तालीम हासिल कर रही हूँ। मुझ जैसी बहुत सी लड़कियाँ हैं जो यहाँ दाखिला लेना चाहती हैं, लेकिन कैपेसिटी कम होने की वजह से उनका दाखिला मुमकिन नहीं।
Where there's no space to learn, dreams begin to shrink.
HDF गर्ल्स सेकेंडरी स्कूल में स्टार्ट से बहुत ज़्यादा कैपेसिटी के इश्यूज थे। यहाँ पर इनरोलमेंट रेट बहुत ज़्यादा थी, लेकिन कैपेसिटी इतनी नहीं थी। क्लासेस में स्टूडेंट्स की जो इनरोलमेंट थी वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा थी, और कैपेसिटी ना होने की वजह से बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे थे जिनको हमें वेटिंग लिस्ट पर रखना पड़ता था।
Would any teacher, parent, or community want a child's education to end before it begins? Human Development Foundation has taken the first step. Land for the new school building is secured. This new building won't be made of bricks, but of hope, opportunity, and a future. Let's build a new beginning together. Support education, shape a generation.
So this video actually has shown you what I'm going to present here. Let's finish the adhan. All right, so Gurdas School, which was built in 2009 in Mardan area, has been catering students from nursery till the 10th grade. This school was built initially on 20 marlas of land, so due to inadequate space, we do not have enough enrollment, so we have a very high demand, almost 400 to 600 students. They are waiting on the waiting list right now. And the other thing is there are no government schools close by, and we are unable to register with PSRA, which is the private school regulatory authorities back home in Pakistan, because we cannot build a computer lab, science lab, and the library. Now the proposition here, what we are funding today, we are asking for the funds is to build a new building in the vicinity of the current school. You might have seen in the video that we have already, there is a land next to that already existing school. And the objectives are just we can have increased enrollment, separate classroom for girls, and registration with PSRA, and establishing fully equipped science and the computer labs with the library and the sports facility. This is the 2D model which has already been in place and visioned already for the expansion of the school in Mardam, Gurdas. Now, the progress so far for this school, we have already purchased a 2 canal land, and this was done by a donation fundraising from the Seattle network, $84,000, 500 almost, in 2025. I will tell you, this school is so crowded. You might have seen in the video that we have a capacity for only 410 students, but there are 662 students already coming to this school, and there are 2 shifts they are going, morning and evening, because they cannot be accommodated in one shift. And I have told you, there are 400 students already waiting, and by building the new school, we will be at least having 1,000 students coming to this school. Now the funding in progress, our donation ask was 292. 356, we already have 84,500, but we are trying to raise $207,856 to build that new building. So here I will only say, you are not only funding the schools, you are empowering the future. So let me tell you about another project. We have many community health centers in Pakistan, and almost 20, there are 9, and then one of them is the biggest, one of the, I would say, comparatively, equal size, which we have in Karachi and other areas, Lahore, Karolwar. I have visited on my last visit, and many of my friends who are sitting here, they have also visited that school. So let's start with this video first.
जिस दिन मैंने इस दुनिया में आँख खोली, उसी दिन मेरी माँ ने हमेशा के लिए आँखें मूंद ली। मैंने माँ की गोद नहीं, खामोशी की गोद में आँख खोली। मेरा बचपन माँ की मोहब्बत के बगैर गुजरा। हर बार ये सोचकर दिल टूटता था, काश उस दिन कोई होता जो उसे बचा लेता। मेरी हर खुशी अधूरी थी क्योंकि माँ साथ नहीं थी। माँ के बगैर हर दिन खाली, हर रात सुनसान लगती थी। जिंदगी में जैसे कोई हला सा था, बेरंग, बेमकसद।
लेकिन मैंने तहैया कर लिया कि अब से किसी और बच्चे को ये दुख ना सहना पड़े, कोई और माँ बेबसी में ना मरे। जब भी किसी माँ की जान बचाती हूँ तो यूं लगता है जैसे वक्त पलट गया हो और मैं अपनी माँ को बचा रही हूँ। ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट फाउंडेशन ने मुझे सिर्फ एक मौका नहीं बल्कि एक मकसद दिया। जब भी किसी बच्चे को माँ की गोद में खेलता हुआ देखती हूँ तो यूँ लगता है जैसे मेरा खोया हुआ बचपन लौट आया है। मेरी माँ को तो बचाया ना जा सका, मगर आपकी मदद से हम हजारों माँओं को बचा सकते हैं।
Human Development Foundation, through its primary healthcare program, is delivering accessible, quality healthcare to communities with limited medical facilities. In Karolwar, Lahore, our community healthcare center serves more than 2,000 households, caring for over 17,000 individuals. With 100% immunization coverage, 100% antenatal care for women, and a remarkable reduction in maternal deaths and infant mortality rate down to 0, we are transforming community health. Together, we can keep this lifeline open. Support HDF today and help save lives.
So one thing I want to tell you, these are real people, and this poor girl, she lost her mother, and she's working in that CHC right now. And all the kids you saw, they are also from our schools. So this one, the CHC Lahore Karolwar, it was established in 2003, and it has been almost catering to more than 2,000 households, almost 17,000 individuals in a 1 year. Our CHCs are integrated healthcare facilities consisting of the community healthcare centers and a mobile unit for outreach services. Now they provide consistent, accessible and comprehensive healthcare to the targeted population. So our mobile medical healthcare units, I just wanted to tell you, in the current floods, we have not been able to cater our services to those who are needy because our CHCs and the health centers cannot be everywhere. So these mobile medical health units have been providing services, medical care, all the preventive care and the curative care as well to all the needy people. So the frequency and the planning right now in the floods we are working, and they are day and night there, but in usual routine days, the CHC teams, they go, they assess all the communities and see what the needs are, whether they are curative, preventive. According to that, these medical mobile units, their frequencies and visits are established. The cost of one medical mobile unit is $14,000. Almost, we have a couple of them right now working back home in Pakistan. Now the donation, see how much impact one CHC brings to the community, how many people are catered, how many women they get the antenatal care, postnatal care, and the vaccinations, all that, it's like our cost is $70,000 per year, which is nothing, which only comes to like 5,833 per month. So now I just wanted to touch base a little bit, on our WASH projects. We are very proud. We can say Human Development Foundation is one of the organizations who is doing a lot of the work to provide the good quality drinking water to our HDF villages or wherever our donors wants them to. And we are the only organization who are building the retention dams back home in Pakistan. I don't know if we have our donors who are sitting here. They have donated this year for one full dam which is under construction in Khushab, Soon Valley. And then we have another dam which I just want to thank you, Human Development Foundation, HDF Network and all my donors here who are sitting here today, that they have also sponsored one dam which is under construction in Soon Valley, Khushab, which is called Karadi Dam. And inshallah, the inauguration is going to be next year in 2026 in November. In the end, I would just like to say a few things about our organization. Every eligible organization is asked one thing: what are your overheads? What is the management cost? We can proudly say we are less than 10%. Your trust is sacred to us. We know that when you give not only your resources, but your faith in us. and we never compromise on that. We uphold the highest standards of transparency and accountability. Our donors, board members, partners, they have the full authority to question, review, and even visit our projects on the ground. Every dollar you give is audited, every project is monitored, and every report is reviewed. This openness is our strength and is what makes HDF not just an organization, but a family built on trust and a shared purpose. In the end, I will say a few lines. I would again want to say, on behalf of the children, mothers, and families whose lives you have touched, Shukriya. Thank you for your compassion, your commitment, and your belief that together we can change the world. And I have you with few lines in Urdu that captures the spirit of tonight, Bazme Umeed. हर ख्वाब ने ताबीर पाई आपसे, हर दुख ने तस्कीन पाई आपसे, हमारी मंजिल का ये सफ़र आसान हुआ, आपके साथ से हर ख्वाब पैमान हुआ. Welcome once again. Let us make tonight a celebration of generosity, transparency, hope, and lasting impact. Thank you. So I just wanted to say, now we have a message recorded by our CEO from Pakistan, Saman Islam, that will be played now. She has sent a message to our viewers and donors and supporters.
My very dear donors and respected partners, Assalamu Alaikum. Today, I, Saman Islam, CEO of Human Development Foundation, Pakistan, reaching out to you with a heart full of gratitude. This gratitude is not only for your generosity, but for the strength, encouragement, and hope you continue to give us. I want to thank you and the HDF NA team for standing firmly with us and for placing your trust in our work. This gratitude is not just from me as a CEO. It comes from the countless lives you have touched, from the voices that may never reach you directly, yet whisper prayers for you every single day. This thank you is from the parents of Zainab Iftikhar from Rahim Yar Khan, who, with your support, secured above 90% in her board exams, and now dream of becoming a doctor. This thank you is from Majid Mechanic, who once struggled to feed his children, but today, because of your support, brings food home with dignity and pride. HDF stands on a 28-year foundation of credibility, service, and transparency. Over these decades, it has consistently earned the trust of donor communities, government institutes, and development partners across Pakistan and abroad. HDF's reputation is not self-proclaimed. It's built through hard work, accountability, and visible impact of its programs across the country. Due to this trust, some of the most respected organizations, USAID, DFID, UNDP, Danish Muslim Aid, Mobilink, OGDCL and many others have partnered with HDF. Each of these organizations follow a rigorous due diligence process before awarding any collaboration. And I want to share with you, HDF secured these partnerships purely on merit after passing through their stringent checks on governance, transparency and delivery capacity. Now, what this demonstrates? It's simple. The country's leading corporations and institutions, after thorough vetting, place their confidence in HDF. HDF has strong financial and monitoring system, active PTAs, and fully functional schools and health centers with proper facilities. HDF runs all its programs with transparency and accountability. Its finances are regularly reviewed through internal checks as well as by independent internal auditors and reputable external audit firms. This 28-year journey is our shared journey. But the real credit, the real honor belongs to you. Thank you for standing with us, for believing in us, and for trusting us. Inshallah, with your continued support, HDF will keep serving humanity with even greater passion, sincerity, and transparency. बिखरे ख्वाबों को समेटा आपके साथ, इल्म सेहत को बांटा आपके साथ। ये आपका साथ ही है कि बेबसी को बदल सके हम, हिम्मत और तरक्की का सबब बन सके हम। खुदा करे कि मेरी अर्ज़े पाक के साथ रहे हमेशा कायम ये साथ आपका, ये इतबार आपका। शुक्रिया।